Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to be doing the tag video called Forever Items in My Collection, and Cheraye from Cheraye C Lewis tagged me in this. Thank you so much, Cheraye, for tagging me. If you haven't subscribed to her, definitely do that. I will link her channel down below. She makes great videos on luxury and lifestyle, perfume, all kinds of things. So definitely check out her channel as well. So I'm going to get right into my forever items, just with a quick little disclaimer that I have been known to change my mind. So if you see something in this video that somewhere in the future I do decide to part with, I don't know, I think these things are forever items, but I am someone who has been known to change their minds, so you never know. But at this point in my collection, these are the things that I can see never parting with. So this one is the Louis Vuitton Pochette Accessoire, and it is a forever item in my collection because it was my very first luxury item. So I just checked the date code on this, and this was made in the 4th week of 2002. And I still remember the day I went in to buy this. I was in university, 2002, yeah, so I was halfway, I guess about halfway through university, and it was really the only item in that store that I could afford at the time, and it was just really exciting to make that purchase. And it's funny that the location in Toronto where the Louis Vuitton store was has moved twice since 2002, because I can think of 2 other locations where it has been after the location where I bought this. And I used it a ton back then. I mean, I was a university student. I didn't really carry around a lot when I'd go out and stuff. So this got a lot of use back in those days. I don't use it too much anymore, but it's definitely a sentimental piece that I won't ever part with. And you can see it is, the patina on it is extremely dark because it is 16 years old, and it was made in the USA. The canvas though still looks really nice, actually, considering how much I used this and considering how old it is, and it feels really nice. I think the canvas that they made back then was almost a little nicer than the canvas that they are using now. So the zipper is still great. The zipper pull isn't even super tarnished or anything. Inside I have the original dust bag, so if you have been a Louis Vuitton collector for a long time, you would remember these brown dust bags. Again, they've changed the dust bags a couple times since then, but these were really soft and fuzzy and just like a brown dust bag. And then I also got the crossbody strap, which is also very patinaed now because I liked to wear it crossbody sometimes. So that is, and this is just what the interior looked like back then, just a brown interior. So that is my first forever piece because it was my first luxury item. So a couple of other older pieces, not as old, but I have 2 Demi Azur pieces that I purchased in Paris at the Place Vendôme store back in 2008 on my honeymoon. So these, again, I used so much because back then my collection wasn't nearly as big and I didn't rotate my bags as often. So this really took a beating. Like you can see, not that I would ever sell this, but really I don't think I'd get much for it anyway because the condition isn't great. You can see I used to stuff this thing, the sippy coin purse, and it actually like started to come apart. I used it so much. So but again, I bought this in Paris on my honeymoon. I wouldn't ever sell it. I don't really use it anymore, but I like having it in my collection. And at the same time, I also bought this Bosphore pochette. It was actually because I didn't really bring a crossbody bag on that trip, and the shoulder bag that I brought, I think it was a Balenciaga at the time, was killing me walking around Paris. So I bought this, and it was really comfortable with a thick canvas strap. And this, you can see, is pretty, the strap is pretty dirty. I used it a lot after, a couple months after I got it. We got our puppy, who is now turning 10, so that's how long ago this was. And she got a hold of this bag, and here it is. There are teeth marks in the vachetta from her getting a hold of it. I was so upset, but anyway, that's this bag is very well loved, and but because it's from my Paris trip, I would never part with it. So another item that is a forever item is my 6 key holder. I used a Vernis one for a good 10 years and then just replaced it just over a year ago with this one, and I use it every single day. It has all my keys, including my car key, and I had my initials hot stamped in it because I knew I would always keep this. So this is definitely a forever item. Another forever SLG in my collection is this Chanel small, I think it's called the small wallet or the compact wallet, in the rose gold, or sorry, Chanel calls it light gold. Some people call it rose gold, but technically it's called light gold metallic caviar, or iridescent caviar, I guess it is. And this color was so hard to find last year when it came out, last summer. I really wanted something in this color, and my store didn't get anything. So when my mom was traveling in the US, she went hunting for me and found me this. So I love the color and the style of wallet, and also because my mom went to the trouble of finding this for me, it's that much more special. This is the wallet I'm using right now, so it's just a perfect size. It holds everything, and I love it. I love the silver hardware. I love this leather. It's so durable, even though it's iridescent. Like, the caviar is very durable, so this is something that I will definitely keep forever. Next, I'm going to show you my 2 Neverfulls. So the first one is the limited edition, I can't remember the exact name of this, but I think it was I don't know if it was called the Turquoise V Neverfull. I can't remember, to be honest, but I bought this in, I think it was the summer of 2015 when they came out, and I bought this on vacation at the Louis Vuitton store in Charlotte, North Carolina, and I love it because if you know me or have followed me, you know I love turquoise. I'm obsessed. So I just couldn't resist this, the Turquoise V with the turquoise interior, and I just love it. I doubt that Louis Vuitton will ever make it again, so this is definitely not going anywhere. I rotate between my 2 Neverfulls for work. They are my work bags, so they get used constantly, and it still looks great. And I just have a little Fendi charm on there. But yeah, it is my favorite of my 2 Neverfulls, and I just love it. And my other Neverfull, I also plan to keep, which is why I got it hot stamped with my initials, and it is the Damier Ebene canvas with the rose ballerine interior, and I used it today, so it's got a bunch of stuff in it, but like I said, I rotate between the 2 for work, and this one is nice because it's completely carefree, and they are just great work bags. I can just throw everything in there, and my laptop and anything else I need, and yeah, I really haven't found another work bag that I like as much. So my last two forever items are Chanel bags, and the first one is my jumbo that I got for Christmas, and this is a forever item for a couple of reasons. One is I wanted a jumbo for a long time, and it's the most expensive bag in my collection, and I just could never see parting with it because I wanted it for so long, and I really like this one because it's got that special iridescent leather and the shiny ruthenium hardware. It's just such a pretty combination. And also because this was a Christmas gift, so I don't really like selling items that were gifted to me. They just, you know, they hold more sentimental value, and I don't really sell things that were gifts. So yeah, so that is a forever item in my collection. And this one that I just got about a month ago, my Chanel Boy in the iridescent turquoise. I haven't had it that long, but I just know that I'm going to keep this forever because I just love it so much. It's just such a bag that is just me. The color, the hardware, the style, it's me, and I just don't see myself ever having reason to part with it. I used it all last week on my vacation in Florida and just loved it and got so many compliments on it, and it's just holding up great. The leather is a lot more durable than you would think, and yeah, I definitely will be keeping this forever. I love it so much. One thing I debated about was putting a Dior bag in this list, but I wasn't sure. I kind of feel like most of my Dior bags are forever items, but I didn't want to include all of them because this video would go on forever. But I just wanted to mention that just because I didn't kind of include one of them doesn't mean that I plan to sell them all. I do love all my Dior bags, and I guess if I could make this video really long, I might include all of them too, but for the most part, I think that they will be in my collection for a long time, but there wasn't one that just stood out to me as, okay, I'm going to keep it forever. So I just wanted to mention that as kind of the reason I didn't include one in this video. Anyway, that is it for my forever items in my collection. Thank you so much again for tagging me, Cheraye, and I think I'm pretty much the last person to do this video, so I tag anybody who watches this and hasn't done the video yet. Please do it. It's such a fun video to watch. I've really enjoyed watching other YouTubers do this video, so yeah, please do it if you haven't done it, and thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and follow me on Instagram. FashionJunkie33 is my handle there. Thanks so much, and have a great day.